Hey friends, welcome to the Links to Messiah podcast. My name's Rachel Kushner, and this is where we explore the Jewish roots of our faith and create family traditions that point straight to Jesus. Let's get started. Hi friends, welcome back. I'm Rachel, and I am so glad that you are here. Today, we're talking about Sukkot, the Feast of Tabernacles, or the Feast of Booths. It's got a lot of different names, but maybe you have seen pictures of families eating under decorated huts with leafy roofs. That's Sukkot. It is one of God's appointed times, a celebration. It is full of joy and gratitude, and also deep meaning that we are going to get into today. So today we will learn what Sukkot is, why we build temporary shelters, and how it points to Jesus. And I'm going to share 2 really easy family activities that you could try this week. Really, you could do this week, no problem. So first, let's talk about what is Sukkot. So it's spelled Sukkot. It's pronounced Sukkot, like S-O-O, or like the name Sue, like Susan, and then coat, like you're wearing a coat or a jacket. Sukkot. And it's one of the biblical feasts that God gave his people in Leviticus 23. You can go read more about it. The specific verses are from verses 33 to 43, just 5 days after Yom Kippur, and it lasts for 7 days. If you're not sure what Yom Kippur is the holiest day in the Jewish calendar. It is the Day of Atonement. And if you want to learn more about that, last week's episode was all about Yom Kippur, just a big sort of general overview of what that holiday is all about. But the word Sukkot means booths or temporary shelters. So after God rescued the Israelites from Egypt, they lived in tents in the wilderness 40 years. 40 years. Even though they did not have permanent homes, God took care of them. He gave them food, manna and quail. He gave them water from a rock. God gave shade by day and fire by night. And most importantly, his presence to guide them. So every year, he told his people to build a little outdoor shelter called a sukkah. Families would move outside for a week, eating their meals there and sometimes even sleeping there. And the roof covering is made of branches or plants, and it's left a little bit open so that you can see the sky and remember that you are under God's protection. Leviticus 23 verses 42 and 43 says, live in temporary shelters for 7 days, so your descendants will know that I made the Israelites live in temporary shelters when I brought them out of Egypt. Sukkot is also called the Feast of Ingathering, and that's from Exodus 23, verse 16, because it comes at the end of the harvest season. People thank God for food and for blessings. Long ago, it was one of the 3 big pilgrimage festivals when families traveled to Jerusalem to celebrate with music, with dancing, and with joy. Another special and fun part of Sukkot is the lulav and etrog. I know those are odd-sounding words, aren't they? But what it really is, it's just palm, myrtle, and willow branches that are tied together and a special citrus fruit, which is usually a lemon. And what we do every year is we wave them in all directions to show that God is King everywhere. It is a time of gratitude and great joy, thanking God for caring for us just like he cared for his people long, long ago. Let's talk about how Sukkot points to Jesus. In the New Testament, Jesus joined in the Sukkot celebration in Jerusalem. Did you know that? John 7 tells us that on the last and the greatest day of the festival, when the priests were pouring out water at a big ceremony, asking God for rain and blessing, Jesus stood up and said, "Let anyone who is thirsty come to me and drink. Whoever believes in me, rivers of the living water will flow from within them." Jesus said that on Sukkot. So that's John 7, if you want to go look it up. That was just like a little summary of verses 37 and 38. But right in the middle of Sukkot, Jesus promised to be the true source of life and refreshment for our souls. And Revelation 21:3 gives us the future hope Sukkot points to. Look, God's dwelling place is now among the people, and he will dwell with them. These little fragile booths remind us of this. Life is temporary. But one day Jesus will return and God will live with us forever. No more pain, no more tears, just his perfect presence. And I get teary when I think about it. When I think about that day, the day that Jesus comes back and God makes his home with us, my heart longs for it in just a deeply personal way. I think about my son David, who is now face to face with God. There is an ache that will always be with me until I am face to face with Jesus. But Sukkot reminds me that one day in God's perfect presence, there will be no more pain, no more tears. I will see my David again. And until then, I hold on to that hope that Jesus is preparing a forever home where every loss is healed. I wasn't expecting to say all of that. So now I want to jump into 2 activities that you can do with your kids. But actually, I really do, because these are some wonderful activities, and I have some fun memories of doing these kinds of things with David. So, okay. First activity that I want to suggest to you is that you could make a shoebox sukkah. So it's just a fun craft, and it's a great conversation starter with your kids. So you're going to get a shoebox or a small cardboard box, scissors, grown-ups only, construction paper, wrapping paper, markers, stickers, and then you're going to need some natural items. So send those kids out on a little scavenger hunt to get some leaves and twigs and dried grass. You're going to need some glue and tape and some paper or an index card. So what you want to do first, lay the shoebox on its side and cut off one long panel to create an open front. Or you just lay the shoebox on its side. That works too. But you want to decorate inside and outside. So use paper to create wood planks or brick walls. You can add stickers or draw scenes of the desert. And then when you're making that roof, place your sticks, your twigs, your rolled paper strips, whatever you're going to use, place those across the top. But leave small little gaps so that you can see the quote sky. And then you want to add decorations like, I don't know, paper fruit or lanterns or drawings of God's provisions like manna, water, sun, stars. Your kids are going to be so creative. They're going to have so much fun doing this. Then find a verse that they could write out. You could use Leviticus 23:43. You could use John 7:37. Write that out and glue it inside as a reminder of God's faithfulness. As you are building and as you're out there looking for your sticks and twigs, ask your kids some of these questions to get the conversation going. Ask, where have we seen God take care of us this year? How has he been our shelter? Ask those kinds of questions. Love your kids' answers, and I think you're going to be amazed at what they tell you. Family activity number 2. You could do a backyard or blanket tent meal. Let me explain. Pick one meal this week and eat somewhere temporary, under a tent outside, on your porch, or even inside a blanket fort if it's chilly. Before you eat, have each person name one way that God has provided this year. Pray together and thank him for his love and for his protection. Those are 2 really fun ideas. Obviously, one is a lot easier to implement. I mean, you can make hot dogs and mac and cheese, and you can throw a blanket out in your backyard, your front yard, sit and have a meal and talk about how life is temporary and Jesus is our shelter. Jesus is our forever home. So let's just wrap up. Sukkot teaches us to hold lightly to this world and hold tightly to God. Our houses and our routines are not forever, but His love and His promises are. Jesus is our shelter now and our forever home. So if your family is excited to explore more of the Jewish roots of your faith and make some of these Bible traditions come alive for your kids, you can check out our Shabbat Club. You can check out our fall feast resources at linkstomessiah.com. There will be a link in the show notes for you. If you are a part of Shabbat Club, you will every week be receiving devotionals and craft ideas and music and simple family activities that help build a legacy of faith and point your children to Jesus through God's appointed times. Shalom, and I look forward to next week. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to head over to linkstomessiah.com, where we have a lot of free resources, seasonal boxes, and an ever-growing digital library. We are here to help your family connect with the Jewish roots of our faith and the Messiah, Jesus.